So how much money do I make on YouTube? That's one of the questions I want to answer today. Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you. Glad to have you. Pull up a chair. Have a seat. Let's talk about some YouTube analytics, because today, the day I'm recording this, marks 1 year that I have been making videos on YouTube. But on June 13th, I uploaded my first wood carving tutorial, and the quality of that video was absolutely atrocious in comparison to what I'm doing at this point. The old adage of you get better at something as you work at it, like practice makes progress, is case in point with my channel. I have progressed steadily from then to now, so that now I've got a channel that's doing pretty good. People are enjoying it. And along this journey, I have made so many friends, built so many relationships with all of you, and with folks in the woodcarving community, and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Reddit. And it has been such a blast and such a journey, and I'm enjoying it so much. So today I want to talk about what all I make on YouTube, a little bit of the analytics about YouTube, a little bit more about me. If you want to just know how much I make on YouTube, skip to the timestamp right here or right over here or something like that, and you can skip right there to that point, because if you don't want to know anything else other than that, that's fine. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about was I monetized my YouTube channel. It was on October 13th that I met the 4,000 watch hours that you need to monetize the YouTube channel. And once I did that on October 13th, October 12th, October 13th was the first day where I started earning money. And that first day I earned a whole 72 cents. 72 cents does not seem like a lot of money, right? But I was so amazed and enthralled with the fact that I had made any kind of money from doing silly little videos on the internet. I was just super excited and really just absolutely blown away by it. Since then, I have kept making more videos and making more videos, and the biggest day that I had was actually not long after that, October 30th. I made $20, and I only made $20 that one day because someone had did a super thanks. And since then, the average lately has been $7 to $8 the first half of the year, and now I'm getting to about $9 to $10 average per day off of the channel, resulting in a total earnings right now in the entire life of the channel, like complete, the total earnings, the grand total for all the money I've made on YouTube is $1,659.91 as of the time of recording this on June 14th, okay? Now, $1,659 is not much. Everyone that thinks, oh man, Gianni's got it made in the shade, he's making all that big YouTube money, you don't know how this works, brother. This YouTube thing is a passion project. It is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy sharing my carvings with you guys. I enjoy sharing what little bit I have learned. It's fun for me. I am not making a living off of YouTube. $1,600 is not much. I have got more money invested in cameras, lighting, and editing stuff than I have earned on YouTube. So this is a hobby for me outside of wood carving. YouTube itself and the cameras and the lighting and all of that stuff is a hobby for me that I spent money on more than I have earned from YouTube. So when you see me at the end of the videos talking about, hey, head over and buy a Whittling Vibes t-shirt on my website, that's because I'm trying to get a little bit extra money so I can do things, other projects that I might want to do for videos, right? I have had, at this point, several companies wanting to send me tools, which is really neat, and it gives me the opportunity to do overview videos that I might not have been able to do if I had to pay for all the tools. And I make sure I stress that in the videos, like the dockyard tools. When I did that overview video, I had bought those tools myself because I was wanting to have them anyway. I thought it's a great opportunity to do an overview video on good tools. Badger State Blades, they sent me those palm tools to do a video on specifically, but I was so excited about getting those tools because I already liked the tools, I already liked the company, and I'd already used them before, so I had no problems doing it. Anytime you see me do a video on a tool company, understand I've gotten tools that you folks haven't heard of or haven't seen on the channel because I don't want to do a video on those tools because they're not good, they're terrible. And I don't want to do a video trashing other tool companies. That's not what I want to be about. But if I do a video on a tool company, it's because I like their tools. It's because I've really gotten a chance to enjoy them and to use them a lot. And like M. Stein, right? I reached out to them about getting those tools because other friends on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot have told me, hey, this is a really great company. You should really try their tools. And I thought, man, that'd be great, but man, that shipping might be, get me. And so I got the opportunity to do that, and that was fantastic, and I love that. But like I said, If you see me do a review video on tools, it's because either I have purchased the tools or they have sent me the tools, and I'm only showing you the ones that are like really legitimately I like. I'm not making money off of those. I'm not making any kind of kickback off of that. The channel itself is obviously growing, which is absolutely fantastic. And the biggest thing, the measure of how things are growing is probably by watch hours. So here's some data for the past 28 days. And you can see in the past 28 days, the channel has grown by 816 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing to me. And right now, the estimated revenue for the channel over 28 days is $205. So the channel's at the point right now with just over 9,000 subscribers where I've got about $205 a month coming in from the channel, which is the most it's been. And that's absolutely fantastic. And that's a blessing to me and my family. And I'm really happy about that. And I'm thankful to all of you for making that happen. But really, that's just extra hobby money. I spend more than that on wood carving, wood and tools and stuff like that every month. And yeah, so that's where we're at on that. When it comes to watch time, the amount that some videos, like not all videos are created equal, not even remotely. So take a look at these numbers here. The Carve With Me Fellowship of the Gnome, the Ranger video, that one video has 1,100 watch hours. I mean, that's just absolutely amazing to me. That is obviously the most popular video that I have. Outside of that, the next most popular is the fantasy chess set. The Pawn video has 1,000 watch hours in and of itself. And I get that. People have to carve that 16 times. The Ranger people are carving once. So that's obviously the far more popular figure. But the Flowers was 849 hours. The Nativity, people carving Mary, 813 hours. The Gnome Wizard, 783. The Dragon, 685. The Dwarf Priest, 670 hours. I love that Dwarf Priest, and I love that he's so popular so much because he's so fun. All About Wood Carving Tool Totes, 594 hours. You Can Carve a Dwarven Shield Warrior, 589 hours. So yeah, a lot of great stuff, a lot of really neat stuff, and it's been such a fun thing doing all of these videos and having a chance to interact with all of you, and it's just been really fantastic. So what all am I planning for the future? What ideas do I have? What do I want to do with our time together? Well, we're going into a new year, and I'm starting a whole new season here because it's like maybe the second year of the channel. I definitely want to keep doing tutorial videos. I love doing tutorial videos. It's so fun for me. But I'm also thinking that I might want to live stream at some point or another. I might want to try to do that on Saturday evenings maybe if I have time and if I'm home. So that might be something that I try to get into in the future. And it might not be Saturday. It might be some different day. It might be random. I don't know. I'm going to be thinking on that because live streaming while I'm carving might be a fun thing that I can do and interact with you folks. And I think that might be kind of fun. I'm the kind of guy that would enjoy that kind of thing. And I think some of you might enjoy that too. If you would enjoy a live stream, let me know down below. Tell me that you'll enjoy it because that'll make me far more likely to do it if I think people might be interested in it. I don't make a living off of YouTube, but I can envision a future where I would love to do that. That'd be such a neat way to make a living. And in that vein, if you want to help support the channel, I'm starting up a Patreon. So a Patreon is not something you have to take part in. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. You do not need to do it. First tier is going to be $1.50 a month. For $1.50 a month, you'll get my sincere thanks, my heartfelt thanks for helping support the channel. If I get 4,500 people to pledge at that tier, I will make my living off of wood carving. And what the benefit there is that I'll be able to devote all my time to live streams or to making wood carving tutorials and making content for you that you can view. So if you can get in at the $1.50 amount, I would really appreciate it. Sincerely, it would be absolutely fantastic. And it would help me to get to that point where I can start doing this full time. And that is my goal right now. How do I start wood carving full time? And the reason I need to have, 4,500 or so folks doing at that level is because I've got a wife and I got 3 kids to support. So I have to be able to afford health insurance and all that for all of that before I can think about doing this full time. So if you want to take part in that, if you want to help in that journey, that is how you can do that. For $1.50 a month, you can go over and do that. There's going to be other tiers as well. There's going to be a $10 a month tier where I include a special thanks to you at the end of all the videos that I do. I'm going to include that in the videos, and that'll be in addition to being able to just supporting the channel. A $20 tier will be where we'll be able to have a little bit more one-on-one thing, where if you have some things that you want perspective on, if you want input on your wood carvings, you can send me pictures in an email, and then I'll respond with several paragraphs of just good, honest feedback and critique of what you're doing well and what you can do to improve, like positive feedback, not criticizing, but a critique on what you're doing well and what you can do to push it further, take it farther, go into a better area with it. And yeah, so if that's something that you like the idea of, check that out as well, and I'd be happy. I mean, I'd be really excited to be doing that with folks. That'd be so much fun. So at any rate, that's what I'd like to do for the future, right? And that is for those who want to participate. This channel is going to continue to be free. I'm not changing anything about that. I'm going to keep posting free tutorials. I'm going to keep posting free content. I'm not going to charge anything for it. The Patreon is for extra things that are there if you want to do it. It's going to be things that are on top of everything I do on YouTube. I'm not going to start doing YouTube less. I'm not going to do anything less on YouTube in any way, shape, or form, because I love doing this. I love doing this. That is just an opportunity for me to do more, and I would like to be able to do more. As it is right now, I have more ideas for content for YouTube videos than I have time to make. Some wood carvers have reached out to me, some really great folks, and have said, Johnny, you gotta be careful because you might burn out. Johnny, you gotta be careful because what if you run out of ideas? I'm not gonna burn out. That's not the way that I work. And I get that some folks do. That is absolutely a thing. I am not that person. I don't burn out on things. I get too far into things. I burn really, really bright, but I don't burn out. My wife has to tone me down sometimes, and she pulls me back. Says, "Oh, you're getting a little too far into that. You need to spend a little family time." And I go do that because she's a wonderful lady, and she knows how to steer me well in all the ways that I need to be steered. And I pray that all of you wind up with someone in your life that does the same for you that she does for me. But yeah, I've got more ideas for tutorial videos. I've got a list of 30 tutorials that I want to do. I just don't have time to record them. So normally I go to that list and I think, oh, well, let's just do this one this week, and let's do this one this week. But the problem is that every week that list grows bigger, not smaller. There are more ideas. I think, ooh, I could do a tutorial on this guy. Or I could do a tutorial on this guy. Because if you notice, if you follow me on social media, you'll see that I carve with such frequency that I'm carving new figures all the time. Today, I finished this guy on my lunch break, which is a really neat figure, right? He's like a wizard with a sword. And I would love to do a tutorial on him, but the time. I need the time. I don't have the time to do tutorials that I want to do all the time. I could do it right now, but I wanted to record this video where I talk to all you about the progress we made, about how far I've come, and to share a little bit like that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I do work a full-time job in the midst of all this. I have, like I said, I have a wife and I've got 3 wonderful kids. They are 9, 10, and 11 right now. They're all about 15 months apart, so they're still quite young. And they're still so precious. And so when I get home, they are all 3 very excited and yelling dad and come charging to the door. And I need to hang on to that for as long as possible, because this is still the time when they're still so excited to see dad. And it is, oh, I hope someday they watch this video and get to see my earnest reaction to thinking about that. But yeah, and I know that I'm not going to have that forever. I know that at some point they're going to be more into the teenage years, and I might lose them a little bit. And that breaks my heart just a bit. Like it twists, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay because I'm training them right. My wife and I are teaching them right, and they're going to be good people. They're going to be good people. They're going to be good people. You're going to want to meet these kids because they're going to be great. They're going to be set. They're going to be fantastic because we're training them right. We're training them how to treat people well and how to be respectful and how to be kind and how to be earnest and how to be sincere. These are important qualities. Outside of everything else that the world wants to teach you, these are important qualities. I'm getting off track. I'm digressing. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what I've got going on. If you want to help take part in the future of what all I've got planned, you can head over to Patreon and you can take part. And I really appreciate it, and I really hope that you do. If you can't afford to, this channel's not going to change. This channel's going to remain free. The content here is going to remain free. All of this is going to remain free. It's going to remain just the way it is. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to keep doing tutorials as much as I can. But that's what I have. That's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for sticking around at the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. Head over to Instagram. Head over to Facebook. Give me a like and a follow over there. I'd love to be able to interact with you and see you and talk to you, and you can be able to see what all I got going on. If you want to buy these nice shirts, like Whittling Vibes shirt, head over to my my website. You can buy shirts like that and stickers over there. And yeah, outside of that, I really appreciate your time. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.